In a small, bustling village, there lived a little boy who carried the weight of the world on his tiny shoulders. His mother was gravely ill, bedridden, and in pain, with no one else to care for her. Desperation consumed him as he gazed at the empty cupboards. With no money and nowhere to turn, he made a decision that would change his life forever. One afternoon, trembling with fear, he entered a pharmacy. His small hands reached for a few packets of painkillers. Just as he was about to leave, the pharmacist caught him. "You little thief!" the pharmacist shouted, dragging him out into the yard. The boy clung to the medicine, tears streaming down his face, but the yelling caught the attention of a man working in the nearby restaurant. The man stepped outside, his daughter following close behind. He saw the boy clutching the medicine and noticed the tears in his eyes. Kneeling down, he gently asked, "Is your mother sick?" The boy nodded, too choked up to speak. Without hesitation, the man pulled out some money, paid for the medicine, and handed it back to the boy. Then he turned to his daughter and said, "Bring this boy some soup." That man, a kind-hearted restaurateur, had a simple rule: help anyone in need, no matter how little you had to give. Over the years, he quietly supported countless people in the village, feeding the hungry, paying for medicine, and always extending a helping hand. But life has a way of testing even the kindest souls. Decades later, the man collapsed in his restaurant, clutching his chest. His daughter, now grown, rushed to his side. The ambulance arrived, and the man was rushed to the hospital. The doctors told her he needed immediate surgery to save his life. With no other choice, the daughter began to make arrangements. She listed the family restaurant for sale, heartbroken at the thought of losing everything her father had built. The next day, as she sat by her father's hospital bed, an envelope arrived. Nervously, she opened it and read the words: "Total expenses, $0. All expenses paid. 30 years ago, with 3 packets of painkillers and a packet of soup." Tears streamed down her face as the doctor walked into the room. It was the boy, now a grown man, whom her father had helped all those years ago. He smiled and said, "Your father taught me what kindness truly means. Without him, I wouldn't be here today. It's my turn to help him, just as he once helped me." The man's surgery was a success, and the family restaurant remained open, a beacon of hope in the village. That day, the restaurateur's daughter realized her father's greatest legacy wasn't the food he served, it was the lives he touched. This story reminds us that even the smallest acts of kindness can create ripples that span a lifetime. Be kind. You never know how your compassion might come back to you when you least expect it. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more touching tales.